Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have your spoilers for the upcoming week of August 7th, 2023 for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Upcoming events, new troops, new weapons, new pets, kingdom level in power, what's going to be in the event key drop table, and what weapons will be in the Soul Forge. So let's get started with PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation weekly event spoilers. Here on taransworld, shout out to Taran. Alright, here we go. Monday, August 7th, Tower of Doom, Doom of Stone, Draxum. Also, the Underspire will be going on for, what do we got here? Broken Spire. So it's a Broken Spire week. Faction Assault Tuesday is Fire Rift. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Skog's Cat from Forest of Thorns. Class Event Thursday is Warlord, Broken Spire. And Bounty Event is on Friday, August 11th. It is Forest of Thorns, Treekin, Elemental Fae. So with this Tower of Doom, you're going to need to use the weapon, whatever weapon's in the shop, and get double points, at least when you're killing the Doom. I'm not sure about the normal battles. I think it's just when you're fighting the Doom, but it's going to be annoying to switch back and forth. Maybe copy-paste a team. Maybe use two teams, copy one, paste it in when you're fighting the Doom, something like that. Unless it counts for the other fights. We'll have to see this week. I'll let you know. Come watch the team video Monday at Reset. Come watch the weekly preview Monday a few hours after that. If you need teams, if you want to see the Soul Forge and all that good stuff. All right, let's check out Broken Spire. What troops are going to be in the event key drop table? Ace of Wands, Amarok, Eden, Fire Beetle, Fire Bomb, Fire Lizard, Flame Rhinax, Flame Troll, Fortress Gate, Gob Chomper, Goggin Good, Igneous, Infernus, Lava Elemental, Lava Troll, Lava Worm, Luther, Obsidian Titan, Ogre Shaman, Ogre, Ogress, Pygra, Pyrophemus, Rhinagore, Rhinax, Shegra, Stone Giant, Stone Biter, Sulfur Slime, Taraxis, and Volcanic Golem. So Infernus kind of jumps out at me a little bit. It's not as good as it used to be. It's not a top 10 or anything. I don't even think it made my top 20. Maybe it did. It's borderline top 20. Ogress is one of the best bounty troops in the game, probably the second best bounty troop in the game next to Tigraki. And then you have, there was one more I wanted to talk about, and Shegra. Shegra got a little bit of a buff a few months ago. She's decent. Not the best or anything, not one of the top 10 legendaries, but just notable to mention. So, Infernus is the mythic, Shegra is the legendary, Ogress is the consolation prize. Is it one you should throw event keys for? I don't think so. Amarok's not very good. Infernus isn't super integral anymore. And Ogress, even though it's the second best bounty troop in the game, you could probably get it elsewhere without super valuable event keys. Our weapons, these will be in the Soul Forge. Axe of Fire, Axe of the Spire, Charred Blade, Crude Club, Cursebreaker Hammer, Darkfire Spear, Doomed Band, Doomed Club, Doomed Gavel, Doomed Signet, Fire God's Heart, Flamifer, Giant's Mace, Goblin Crusher, Lodestar, Shegra's Heart, Shegra's Spine, Slashing Embers, the Molten Ward, Twisted Malice, Warlord's Battlecry, and Womp. So the Doomed Club is one of those good Doomed weapons. It's the best brown Doomed weapon in the entire game. It's probably one of the least used of the best Doomed weapons, but you should still collect all of those that convert to Doom Skull and do AoE damage, and it's one of those. It's a good substitute for Doomed Glaive if you don't have Doomed Glaive. When you're doing the Truffle Shuffle, usually the Doomed Glaive is the best weapon for that, and Doomed Club is a suitable replacement. But Doomed Glaive is definitely better. Flamifer's good for the the Fireblade business with Zul'Goth and all that, so another notable good weapon there, Flamifer. So, yeah, those are better than, like, Infernus, I would say. Get the Doomed Club, get Flamifer, and skip everything else. Alright, new troops. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. Upcoming week of August 7th, 2023. On Monday, August 7th, from Broken Spire, Jeweled Golem. I challenge you to a duel. Arcane Skull, base rarity epic, troop type construct, troop roll generator. Looks like that. Typical construct, floating gems in the background. Ruby Ray is the spell, explode a gem, then create 1 ×3 wild card, with 2 more for each brown gem destroyed. 2 times. And it has its shiny spell now. It must be one of the shiny cards. Explode a gem, then create 2 ×3 wild cards with 2 more for each brown gem destroyed. So it adds a ×3 wild card. I guess it depends how many it's going to end up being able to make if you hit a lot of brown. So we'll have to see if that's good or not. It might be amazing. We'll have to see. I'm trying to think about it right now. I don't want to make this video super long, but it has potential for sure. I'm going to say that. Mana color purple brown, mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Clobber, deal double skull damage for stunned enemies. Trait number 2 is Inscribed. Trait number 3 is Stone Skin, reduce damage from skulls by 50%. Definitely keep your eye on it. See if maybe it depends how many wild cards you can end up making, how much brown depending on how much brown gems you destroy. If it makes a bunch altogether and gets an extra turn every freaking time, it could be amazing. If it doesn't make barely any and it gives the enemy extra turns, then it's going to be horrible. On Friday, August 11th, 2023, from Forest of Thorns, we're getting Treekin. Don't ask him, he's stumped. Arcane Beast, base rarity rare, troop type elemental fey, troop roll defender. Looks like this. One of those spooky trees from one of those old cartoons or old movies. Thorny Branch is the spell. Gain magic +1 attack and armor. Convert 4 brown gems to entangle gems. Mana color green, red. Mana cost 11. Trait number 1, Bounty Hunter. Trait number 2, Nature Heart. Trait number 3, Bark Skin. 33% skull reduction. Entangle gems, is that something new? Probably exactly how it sounds. You'll blow them up or destroy them, and they will entangle a random enemy. I'm guessing. Weapon spoilers. Monday, August 7th, from Broken Spire, we have Doomed Band. That's the one you're going to have to use if you want double Doom points. Rarity Doomed, weapon type jewelry, weapon roll support. Looks like this. Mana color brown, mana cost 18. The spell is give 2 magic to all allies, +1 per tempering level. Give magic +2 armor to brown allies. If the enemy has a doom, gain 10 attack. So see how it's crappy and now we have to use it. I recommend maybe copy-pasting a team with this on it, and then every time you're fighting the doom, that's when you use it, and use something better when you're not fighting the doom, if that's possible. I think that's the way it's going to work. I think the only real points you get from Tower of Doom is when you kill the Doom, or when you get a luck scroll. I doubt using this weapon is going to double the luck scroll. So, only when you're fighting the Doom will you have to use the ring. So it's not as bad as it originally sounded. I'm pretty sure. Not 100% sure here. Just guessing. Why would it matter on the other battles when you're just getting the unlock, or you're just getting a heroism or a fireball? Unless it's going to give you 2 heroisms, or 2 fireballs, or 2 luck scrolls, which I doubt. It's not going to give you 2 unlocks, so why would it give you... It's not going to give you 2 unlocks, so why would it give you 2 looks? That's what I was trying to say. When you kill a Doom, though, you can get 2 credit for 2, like a look, if you're using that ring. But that doesn't mean you have to use the ring in every single battle. Just use it in one battle each floor. It's got Vital, gain 4 life. Give 1 mana to all allies. Gain 10 gold. Drain 3 mana from the first enemy. And drain 2 mana from brown enemies. So it's total trash. And it's just going to be hanging out on the bottom of your team like a toe ring. Also on Monday from Broken Spire, we got Lodestar. Rarity Legendary. Weapon type Relic. Weapon roll War Master. Looks like this. You've seen it in the campaign. Purple Brown. 14 mana cost. Convert 3 green gems to booty gems, then convert all yellow gems to doom skulls. That sounds decent. Whenever you see all of a color to doom skull, that is good. It's got Vital, gain 4 life. Treasured, 10% chance for a treasure map. Deal 5 scatter damage and cause a random positive effect on myself. So I like it. Too bad it's on the paid side, though. It's a pay-to-win weapon, or whatever you want to call it. But sounds good. Has potential. Definitely better than this thing. So Lodestar, keep your eye out on that thing. Most likely it's only available for people that did that Super Duper Pass this week, but maybe it will be available to the normal pass next week, I think. Class spoilers, just because we're covering all our bases here. Kingdom spoilers, same thing. Midnight, December 11th. That doesn't mean anything. They could push that back. Pet spoilers. On Wednesday, August 9th, 2023, from Forest of Thorns, we're getting Skog Scat. Skog's Cat. International Cat Day 2023. Looks like that. Pet color green, effect cosmetic. For Forest of Thorns. And that is it. That's it. The one pet. If you like cats, there you go. I don't mind cats. I have a little bit of a cat allergy, so I don't really want one in my house, but I love having cats around my house. Stalking prey. So that was pets. We got max kingdom power. On Monday, Broken Spire Kingdom Power goes to 27. On the 11th, Forest of Thorns Kingdom Power goes to 27. And that is it. So no soft caps, just in-betweeny weenies. Just a tiny % chance for tribute or a tiny % chance for extra tribute. Or a little bit of extra gold per day. That is all for PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. So it's just, Tower of Doom. We got the new system where it's going to add rewards onto the Tower of Doom. We're going to have a chance to get more shiny keys. Make sure you use your shiny keys today. The 5 to 7 that you got or whatever this week for doing the invasion. We got that done pretty easily. We got to 16 pretty easily. It wasn't that big of a deal. And I only bought up like one extra in the shop, but it was for Slug Hoarder, who's a really good gold farming troop, so you might as well get more of Slug Hoarder. I'm not crying about it, that's for sure. But yeah, got there pretty easy. Got my shiny keys, opened them, because right now you could get the Slug Hoarder tokens that'll go towards Slug Hoarder, who is a good troop. If you look at next week, you don't know, is that troop going to be good, that shiny troop? It might be. That one looks decent. It has potential. Depends how many wild cards it makes. But then the week after that, the week after that, the week after that, what if something comes through that is terrible? So this week you want to throw for Slug Hoarder. Next week, that thing might also be worth throwing for. But in the future, you're going to want to save up your shiny keys and then throw them all on a certain week with a certain good troops. Kind of like a new mythic type of key throwing, where you wait until there's a good new mythic. You're going to wait until there's a good new shiny troop. You're going to save your shiny keys until you see a good new shiny troop. Same thing as new mythic. Save your keys up until you see a good new mythic. Until you have a billion shiny keys and you just have you're just going to throw them all the time, like we do with mythics. All right, that's PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Let's move on over to Nintendo Switch. But first things first, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Get a bunch of comment below. And I'll see y'all next time, PC, mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. Remember, tomorrow, team video, super early, like 5 a.m. for me, EST. Like 10 a.m. for UK, like whatever, 6 or something, 4 or something, I don't know. Whatever. All right, let's go to Switch. Nintendo Switch. Weekly event spoilers for the upcoming week of August 7th, 2023. Let's go. See what y'all got going on for the week of the 7th of August. You got Guild Wars. Set those sentinels, or set those defends and sentinels. Underspire, you got a Blackhawk week. I think we had a Blackhawk week, so you should be able to just go through and look at our Blackhawk Underspire and use the teams we were using. I think it was like a Megavore, Sycorax. It was Captain Saltclaw. So Nintendo Switch, if you're there and you're listening, you want to do a double Captain Saltclaw team, is what you want to do, with Captain McCall on the bottom. And then a weapon that goes with that team. So a Blackhawk weapon or a rogue weapon. I think it's a rogue weapon. Can't remember the exact weapon I used. But rogue weapon, Captain Saltclaw, Captain Saltclaw, Captain McCall. Telling you. At least for the early stages. And I used it all the way through, so. I think deep underspire, if you're going to the 7th boss, you might have to switch into something else, like a Sycorax Megavore type of team. But you can go pretty far with the Captain Saltclaw. And he's way faster in the beginning. So use him until he stops two-shotting, at least. He hits all 4 enemies. So, all right, so Guild Wars, Underspire, and Tower of Doom. So you got Doom of Darkness, Shin Tang. So Purple Doom. Faction Assault Tuesday is the Blackheart. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Sphinxomancer from Pride Lands. Thursday, class event is Corsair. That's the class you're going to have to set with your Captain Saltclaw team to make sure your hero is Rogue, so that your Cutlass or your Pirate Signet can hit properly. Those were the weapons. I just remembered them. All right, class event Thursday, Corsair. And Invasion on the weekend, Red Charlotte, Blackhawk, Rogue. Invasion is so easy. It's just towers. You just use the troop they give you. It one-shots. Use a weapon that goes with it. Maybe the Cutlass or the Ring again. You should be good to go. I would say if you can use Captain McCall, maybe go like Pirate Signet, Red Charlotte. Go Red Charlotte, Pirate Signet, Red Charlotte, Captain McCall, or something like that. Try to give you guys more teams and when I can, if I can think of them off the top of my head. All right, here we go with the troop spoil. No. We got to go back and do your Blackhawk. Can almost say that off the top of my head because we just had it. But let's check on it anyway. That's the wrong one. It is this. And it is here. All right, here's the troops. Event key drop table. Boatswain Bart, Bonnie, Rose, Cantor, Captain McCall, Captain Saltclaw, Captain Skullbeard, Dead Parrot, Deckhand, Dragon Turtle, First Mate Axe Lubber, Hammerhead, Kendrala, Blood Jewel, Kraken, Lil Johnny Bronze, Megavore, Mimic, Mosasaurus, Narwhale, Parrot, Pirate, Quickpaw Jack, Raksha Swabby, Red Charlotte, Scurvy Sea Dog, Scylla, Sharky, Ship Cannon, Shoctopus, Sycorax, Willie the Anchor. So you're looking at Megavore, Sycorax, Captain McCall. It's the stuff, if you're going to throw event keys, it's a pretty good week. None of those are top 10s. Megavore's borderline. Sycorax is borderline top 20. Megavore is borderline top 10. And Captain McCall is your 50% start for rogues. So you want all 3 of those if you can get them. It's a pretty good week to throw event keys because you got some pretty good stuff there. Weapons. Avenging Falchion. Blackheart's Horn. Bronzelock Pistol. Captain's Cutlass. That's good for this week for you. Doomed Chris. Flintlock of Black Hawk. Frost Sword. Ocean's Protector. Pirate Signet. That's even better for you this week because I think it's a Black Hawk. Here, let's look at it real fast. Blackhawk allies. So your restriction is going to be rogues from Blackhawk or something, or it's just going to be Blackhawk. And it just covers more stuff. Blackhawk covers more than rogue covers. So the ring is the way to go. Pirate Signet, Plunder and Peril, Rose's Pistol, Skullblade, and the Ruby Makakaku. Lost my mic there for a second. So, Pirate Signet, Captain's Cutlass, they're not good or anything. It's not like you can't leave this week without it. But to make this week easier, if you don't have one of those 2, you might want to pick one of those 2 and craft it for 200 or 300 diamonds so you can make your whole week easier. Because all the restrictions this week for you are going to be like Rogue or Blackhawk, stuff like that. So you might as well have a weapon that does that kind of stuff. I recommend Pirate Signet, but the Captain's Cutlass is a close second. But nothing else there is like you can't leave this week without. Bronzelock Pistol you get with Mastery. You don't get in the Soul Forge. Plunder and Peril you get Corsair class weapon, so you don't get it in the Soul Forge. All right, let's go to your troop spoilers. See what you're getting. See what you're getting. There he is. Hey, you're getting him too. So the new guy. You can use the new guy this week. Monday, August 7th, 2023 from Black Hawk, you're getting Captain Saltclaw. Yo ho, a Raksha's life for me. Arcane Dark, base rarity, legendary. Troop type Raksha Rogue. Troop role Mage. He looks like this. This guy. This guy will carry you through the week. Ocean's Roar. Deal. Magic +5 heavy splash damage to 2 random enemies boosted by blue gems. So hit 4 people. Mana color red, purple. Mana cost 15. Trait number 1 is Rogue Bond. Trait number 2 is Greedy. Trait number 3 is Captain's Orders. None of that really matters. It's really his spell that's... He does heavy splash damage to 2 random enemies, so he's going to hit like 3 people 2 times. So most of the time he hits all 4. He's really good in the World event, and I don't think you guys have that, but he's going to be good for your Underspire, at least the beginning. If you're doing just the free battles for Underspire, he can take you the whole way to like boss 3. Also on Monday, August 7th, 2023 from Black Hawk, we have Raksha Swabi. What should we do with a drunken Raksha? Arcane Venom, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type Raksha Rogue, troop role Striker. It looks like this, a cute little kitty with an eye patch and a little falchion. Or whatever it's called. Cute but deadly. Either deal magic +3 damage to the first enemy, or give magic +3 life to the first ally. If Captain Saltclaw is on my team, create 9 blue gems. Mana color green, purple, mana cost 10. Trait number 1, Rogue Bond. Trait number 2 is Greedy. Trait number 3 is Swift. Start battles with 75% mana. Not good. I'd rather double up on him with a Captain McCall than use this guy. Anytime you see a troop that like needs another troop to do an extra thing, it's usually not good. And that is it. So yeah, Captain Saltclaw all the way in that Underspire. He's pretty good. At least early. Weapon Spoilers. On Monday, August 7th, 2023 from Black Hawk, you're getting Doomed Chris. Rarity Doomed, weapon type Dagger, weapon role Assassin. It looks like that. Mana color purple, mana cost 18. Deal magic +4 damage to the last enemy, boosted by purple gems. If they have a doom, deal double damage. There's a 3% chance per tempering level to kill the enemy. Gain 2 attack. Death mark the first enemy. Deal 5 damage to the last enemy. Create a dark storm. And drain 2 mana from purple enemies. These aren't good. You might have to use it though. If they're doing the same thing they're doing for us, where they increased your rewards to 16, or added 4 to them so you can get shiny keys and stuff like that, where it's going to make you use the weapon to get double points from the Doom, then you will have to use this poopy weapon to kill the Doom at least. You might not have to use it on the other battles. You might want to like save a team, like copy a team with the Doomed Chris on it, and then anytime you fight a boss battle, a Doom, with your unlock scroll, you fight, the Doom is on their team and you're killing the Doom. You have this Doomed Chris on your team so you can get double points. But you don't have to use it the whole way, I don't think. We're going to find out. We have Tower of Doom as well. So you can also watch me like on my live stream or whatever on Monday, my videos. They won't directly apply to you, but the general idea will apply to you. But that's it, just the Doomed Chris. You might have to use it for the Tower of Doom to kill the Dooms to get double points. Alright, clicking on class just to cover our bases here. And pets. On Wednesday, August 9th, 2023, from Pride Lands, Sphinxomancer, International Cat Day 2022. There it is. Pet color green, effect cosmetic. And that is it. Alright. Max Kingdom Power. On the 7th, Black Hawk Kingdom Power goes to 22, and that is all. So nothing too special there. But that is it. We both have Tower of Doom next week, right? And you guys, Nintendo Switch, you have Black Hawk Underspire. We just had that too. You should be good. You should get through the week pretty easily. You don't have to do anything that's never been done before this time. You've been doing that the last couple weeks, you guys. You're like Christopher Columbus or something, or somebody going through the jungle making a path for the rest of us, because some of these kingdoms that you're doing, we've never done the Underspire for it yet. So it's like the first time in the history of the game where Nintendo Switch is getting something before everybody else. You're getting an underspire from a kingdom we haven't done yet. But this time you're repeating one that we already did, so you can go back and look at it, which is nice. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining, helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.